How do critters react to an empty plastic jug hanging in the trail? This jug didn't flash or click like a camera, but it did move in the breeze, and it smelled a little like dish detergent. I hung the jug near my house, and I used 3 cameras to record the animals. I soon learned that these turkeys, and for that matter all other birds, found nothing of interest about the jug. I guess that wasn't a surprise. During the 2 years that I monitored the hanging jug, the fisher made only 2 appearances. The first time, he wasn't tall enough to reach it. Several months later, when the rope had stretched, the fisher tried biting the jug. Its jaws weren't big enough to get a grip. But apparently, this was enough to satisfy its curiosity. Then, a scent trail caught its attention. The bobcat was indifferent to the jug on the first 2 encounters. But on its next visit, it pushed the gray squirrel's alarm button. This did not deter the cat from scent marking the jug. And the next time the cat peed on the jug, the squirrel was not around. Usually, the opossum didn't even seem to notice the jug. On its 3rd pass, however, it showed a glimmer of curiosity, and then it seemed undecided as to where to go next. 5 species were frequent and responsive visitors, but they reacted in different ways. Let's look at the 4 runner-ups before praising the winner. The 4th runner-up was the gray fox. It made 53 visits and reacted to the jug 31% of the time. Gray fox was oblivious to the jug when catching crickets or when carrying the neighbor's chicken. Here we see its usual reaction to the jug, just a brief sniff. But periodically, it scent marked the jug or the ground next to it. The mountain lion was a 3rd runner-up. It made 15 visits and reacted to the jug 63% of the time. Here we see the cat ignoring the jug. This time Mom didn't seem to care, but her cub stopped to check it out. Months later, both Mom and her adolescent cub paused for a casual sniff. Here you see Mom giving it a thorough once-over. Notice how she sniffed the rope, which the bears are fond of chewing, as you will soon see. This cat, a young adult I believe, saw the jug as more than something to sniff. It was the only puma that showed an aptitude for tetherball. The 2nd runner-up was the striped skunk. It made 20 visits and it reacted to the jug 52% of the time. I think that you would agree that this skunk showed no obvious reaction to the jug. Here it broke stride for a quick sniff, and here we see the rascal taking offense. Whenever the jug caught it by surprise, the skunk displayed its Jolly Roger and its dreaded stink cannon. The black-tailed deer was the 1st runner-up. It made 27 visits, and it reacted to the jug 89% of the time. This rutting buck was thinking, where are the does? But this one-eyed buck, perhaps a little weary, stopped for a sniff. By this time, the jug smelled of bobcat and fox urine, bear grease, and saliva. This doe just walked on by. Maybe she was just tired of those smells. This doe, however, carefully checked the calling cards. And watch this young doe react to that plume of gamey scent coming from that jug. As you've probably guessed, the winner was the bear. Bears visited 52 times and engaged the jug a whopping 96% of the time. Now watch this. Obviously, this jug was far more than something just to sniff. It seemed to summon memories of forgotten playmates. And this bear, like several others, gave an unforgettable crackerjack performance.